As soon as your partner expresses dissatisfaction or points something out, even if poorly expressed, do you immediately jump to the defensive? 3 reasons why the brain raises shields. 1. Perceived threat to identity and self-esteem. The brain sees red and protects itself. Even a complaint about specific behavior can be perceived by the brain as a direct attack on our worth as a person. If I mess this up, then I am flawed. This perceived threat to self-esteem activates the amygdala, fear center, triggering a fight response, counterattack, aggressive justification to defend self-image. Criticism activates brain areas associated with physical and social pain. To avoid this suffering, the brain erects defensive barriers, often bypassing the prefrontal cortex, rational thought, and reacting impulsively to neutralize the perceived threat to one's identity. 2. Protection of ego and cognitive dissonance. The brain doesn't want to admit mistakes to maintain consistency. Admitting you were wrong or hurt your partner creates cognitive dissonance, a conflict between the image we have of ourselves. I'm a good, competent, caring person, and external information. You did something wrong, painful. To reduce this psychological discomfort, the brain prefers to reject the external information, the complaint, through defensiveness, rather than modify self-image. Justifying, minimizing, or counterattacking becomes a way to maintain internal consistency and protect the ego, even at the cost of ignoring the validity, total or partial, of the partner's feedback and blocking problem resolution. 3. Learned pattern from past experiences and fear of shame. The brain repeats all defensive scripts. If in the past, family, previous relationships, being vulnerable or admitting mistakes led to negative consequences, punishment, humiliation, fierce criticism, the brain may have learned that fierce defensiveness and denying all responsibility is the only safe strategy to avoid shame or further attacks. It becomes a conditioned, almost automatic response at the slightest sign of criticism. You react to the present as if it were the past. The brain activates the old protective script even when the current situation might allow for a more open and vulnerable dialogue, effectively preventing the experience of a different, healthier communication. Listen to understand, not to rebut. Look for the grain of truth, even small, in the complaint. Save if your first reaction is, "It's not true," or "But you." Follow me for more relationship advice.